Hey guys, it's Julie. Sorry it's been a while since I've posted. But things have been really busy at work lately. They've been giving me, well, instead of giving me like my usual hours, which is usually like about 9:45 to about 4 or 5 in the afternoon, I've been working a lot of like 11 to 7, which, believe me, when you're on your feet for that long, oh my gosh, it's painful. Anyway, so been working a lot of hours, and in a way I'm kind of glad because this past, all this weekend and a couple days before, actually from this past Thursday to today, I had off, because one of my very best friends, who lives in South Carolina, came to visit me. And it was her birthday on Saturday. And so we just decided, hey, it's been long enough, I had gone to see her a few years ago, and so it'd been a while since we've actually been able to see each other, and so we were just like, hey, you know what? My birthday's coming up. We're gonna do this. And so she came to visit with me. It was really kind of cool because, she loves to go out and see different things, especially different historical sites. And so we went to see, let's see, yesterday we went out to, I'm trying to remember what we did yesterday. Well, I know the other day we went to go see Salisbury House, which is this lovely house that, and I can't remember now what the family was but it was kind of like the Vanderbilts, a very, very wealthy family. And actually, the husband, he was one of the first to really get started to get things going with like women's cosmetics back in like the 18th century and stuff. And so they moved here to Iowa, and they'd gone to England and seen like this really cool castle, and they decided, well, we want to make our house look like that. So the doors, first up, doors of the castle, big, huge, humongo, heavy things, but they were arches. They were like, like the arches that you see in like the movies about castles and stuff. And so, and we just walked around, and I mean, it was awesome. They had like crossbows hanging over doorways, and they had, all the stairs. They had tapestries hanging on the walls. They even had a suit of armor. And it was really kind of cool because we came and went through there the day before they were going to have the annual, they call it the Gatsby Gala. So, of course, all of you have seen the movie Gatsby. You know what that's about. It was all the flapper outfits and all the old cars and everything. It was just totally awesome because when we walked up to the front of the house, there were about 5 of the old cars from like the 1930s, and in just different colors, and guys sitting in the car waiting to drive them to where they needed to be. And so it was just really neat. So we got to drool over the cool cars before we even got into the house. And so, but it was really cool. We wandered around for a while, and we even think that they have a ghost. Because there's one point, my friend Amanda, she nudged me and she said, Julie, look back there. And apparently one of the doors, you have to understand, these doors were freaking heavy. They were like that thick. The doors were like that thick and very, very impenetrable. And so she said, Julie, look back there. And the door had creaked open by itself. Nobody else, I mean, it was like there were very few people in the house with us. There was like maybe, I know there was this one other couple, kind of an older couple that was with it, that kind of came along with us at the same time, but it was really pretty cool because we could go off by ourselves, we could go explore, we could check out the rooms in any order we wanted to, and it was really awesome. And oh my gosh, the bathrooms in this place were huge, bigger than the bathroom I've got in here, and just all different colors. And the wife, she had not only her bedroom, but right connected to it was her dressing room, which was just huge. And she had closets, and they had her wedding dress on display, and it was just gorgeous. And I would not over that just because, it's just beautiful. And so we wandered around for a while, and checked out the gift shop and stuff like that. And I saw a lot of things I know Shay would just absolutely adore. Didn't get a chance to get any of that for her, but it was a lot of fun. And then, let's see. No, actually, I think it was the day before that, on that day, we had gone to see the art center. And because, that's kind of fun. I hadn't been there in absolute ages. And so we went to see the art center no, actually, I take that back. I'm sorry, I'm kind of rambling here. But first thing we did and this was on Friday. So Friday, what we did was, first off, I was just kind of taking her around, showing her some different places and stuff, and she wanted to go see Nobby's, which is the costume shop and party store that I used to work at. And so we're browsing around, and they're getting ready for Halloween, and so they got all the Halloween stuff out, and so we were just wandering around, and we were looking, and they have a section of costumes from previous years that were half off, and I saw a Rapunzel costume, medieval kind of. Hang on, I'll be right back. But that's what it looks like. And it was just gorgeous. And I saw it, and I was just like, I have to try this on. Because, well, number one, I have to say, after seeing the movie Tangled, earlier this year, I just fell in love with the costume. I just fell in love with the Rapunzel's dress, and I was been looking for one that looks like him, but I can't find anything in an adult size. Now, they got them for kids out there, obviously, like toy stores and stuff like that, but they don't have anything for people my age. So that was the first exciting thing. And the second exciting thing, it was like $29.99. It ended up only being like $15, which is a steal in my opinion. It was an absolute perfect deal, and I had to get it. So Amanda was like, "Go try it on," and so went in there, tried it on. It fits perfect. It's really kind of cool because it's kind of almost like a high-waisted kind of type thing. And I'll try posting a picture later on, but it's kind of like a high-waisted, and it really accentuates the chest area. So it was really a lot of fun. And so I found it, and I was like, we have to get it. And so my friend Amanda then bought a couple of they have these cool face masks. They kind of look like the old masquerade masks, with the stick on them, and really pretty with feathers and sparkly stuff and all that. Anyway, she bought a couple of those, and then we went out to the Salisbury house, and that was a lot of fun. And so then we went, it was getting really hot, and so we decided to come back, to come back here, and ended up resting for a while, just kind of relaxing and stuff. And and then what did we do? Saturday was when we went to the art center, checked out all that fun stuff, and then we just kind of wandered around, checked everything out, and that was fun. And then we went to we went to the Des Moines Capitol, the state capitol, because we had basically, she wanted to see it, just because she was curious about what it looked like and stuff. And also because there's supposed to be like the library in it. And so, and Amanda loves libraries, and I love books and stuff. And so we were like, yeah, let's do it. So we go in there, and took us a while to find the right entrance, because apparently you can't just go straight up the stairs. Because that's for like the senators and stuff. So we had to kind of go around on the side. And so we went in, did the whole thing, and, talked to the gal, and she was like, well, unfortunately, you can't go into the library, when you're on your own. But, and it was like, I know there's a tour group that just left a few minutes ago, so you might be able to catch up with them. And so we were just wandering around, we were looking and having fun, and then all of a sudden, I was taking her over because our capital had a display where they made these dolls that look like they're dressed in the same ball gowns that each first lady has worn for her for the inaugurational ball. After her husband gets sworn in as governor, they have a big ball, and then they basically use the same material, and they copy her dress and everything, and usually her hair, her hairstyle and everything. And so it was really pretty cool, because just about the time we were heading over to where the dolls were, we caught up with the tour group. And the really cool thing was, well, not only did we learn an awful lot of stuff that we wouldn't have learned if we hadn't caught up with them, but the really cool thing is, the guy was like, you don't, usually if you're wandering around by yourself, you don't get to do this, but we'll go to the library. And this library is just, oh my god, it's the most gorgeously beautiful thing in the world. And have like spiral staircases. It's 5 stories, and all law books. And so apparently they get a lot of people coming in from calling in or going on the internet and putting in requests to like borrow books, or to have librarians look up certain things for them. And so from all over, and it's all these different law books, and it's just the most gorgeous thing in the world. And Amanda and I were just, our mouths were open. My mouth was open, and I've lived here all my life. But it's still just kind of like, whoa, so amazing. I got some pictures of it. And then we got to see the house, the room where the House meets and the room where the Senate meets. And it was really kind of cool, because even though they're not there now, they don't meet. There's a certain time of year where they all go home, because they're not senators for a living. They just come in, help make the laws and help pass the laws and all that, and then they go home and do like their normal jobs until like January, I think the guy said. And so, but what was really kind of cool was, we're sitting, there's an area where, kind of like when you go to the Civic Center and they have like those kind of like those high seats, Well, they had those on the sides, and apparently you can go in to the Capitol at any time that the House or Senate is meeting, and you can sit and you can watch. You can watch what's going on, and it's kind of cool. And so, but the funny thing was one of the people in our group noticed that there were papers on one of the desks, and they looked like a coffee cup and so. And so they were like, so then the guy explained that, that some of the senators who do live here in Iowa or live maybe like a couple hours away, that they come in every once in a while, to do like work and stuff. Which is really nice, Nice that they have that open for them. And so, we went through the place. We got to see the rotilla. We didn't get to see. They have this spot a little bit higher up toward the main dome, where like one person can stand on one side, whisper, and the other person on the other side can hear what they're saying. We didn't get a chance to do that because it was really hot that day, and so we didn't want to roast. We didn't want to roast like chestnuts. But, but other than that, I mean, it was a lot of fun, and we got to talk to the guy after the tour was over. We got to ask a few more questions and that kind of thing. We got to browse in the gift shop, and so it was a good time. And so I think that, so that's what we did. And then by the time we got done with that, we brought back home and stuff, and so then it was fun, and we ended up having pizza for kind of a late dinner for Amanda's birthday, and then my folks came back home. We got to talk for a little bit, and then we went to bed. It's kind of a semi-decent time because Amanda had to be up early and get to the airport in plenty of time. They always say they want you there 2 hours ahead of time, even though, most of that time is spent waiting. But, so I dropped her off, and I came back, and then the other cool thing is, starting tonight, my small group's starting up again. So that'll be fun. I'll get to go hang out with them and see what's going on. Because obviously I missed church this morning because I didn't get to go to church. And driving all the way to the airport and driving all the way back here, it was just kind of like, I think I'll just wait until night, see what the small group's up to and all that. So, but it was fun. I had a really good time. And I think she had a really good time. And so we're gonna try it again one of these days, and I'll probably try to go visit her at some point. What else? I don't know. Not really anything else to talk about. As usual, nothing having to do with Slenderman. Although I have seen, it's been really interesting, that the main 3 vlogs, Tribe 12, Marble Hornets, Everyman Hybrid, and then there's another one, called Dark Harvest, that, apparently have all been updating recently, all been posting other videos and stuff, and so I've kind of been keeping track of what's going on with them. And the thing that I find interesting is that some of the stories are connected or appear to be connected, like Everyman Hybrid and Tribe 12 apparently are connected in some way, because one of the bad guys from Everyman Hybrid is apparently been working with somebody in the in the tribe in the tribe 12 story, and trying to help Adam, trying to help the main character on that one, and which I find kind of interesting. I don't know. I always kind of like, and it's funny because I'm still part of that forum, and it's like, some people are like, "Ooh, I hate crossovers. Why do they have to do that?" And it's like, but I kind of like it because it makes the story definitely more interesting, in my opinion. It definitely helps, because then you can kind of look and you kind of go, okay, what's going on with these guys, and why is that connected to what's going on over here? So, but with me, I mean, my story's just pretty much on, my thing's pretty much on my own. Nothing's really, I haven't really reached out to anybody yet, just mainly because he seems to have gotten away. I mean, I haven't seen hide or hair of him. Although the other night, I don't know if it was just because I'm not used to sleeping, sharing my room, but I had a couple nights where I was kind of restless and kind of woke up a couple times during the night, and it's like pitch dark in my room, and yet I thought I heard weird noises, and I don't know if it was Amanda or if it was, what it was. So it was a little bit on the freaky side. But, I mean, nothing happened as far as I remember. Of course, that's the whole problem with the Slenderman thing. It seems to try to take your memories away, so I'll let it, But, as far as I know, nothing happened, and it's not like not like I've lost my memory of anything important, which is good, because if he did mess with my memories of this awesome weekend, I would have to be really upset with him. But yeah. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update. I'll be uploading this sometime tonight, hopefully. Last time I tried uploading one of my videos, if YouTube wouldn't let me. And of course, YouTube seems like it's kind of hiccuping a little bit today, so I don't know what's going on. So I may not upload this until tomorrow. I give YouTube a chance to get over whatever's going on. But yeah, so good to see you guys. I will keep you posted. I will keep you updated. I will let you know what's going on in my life, and if anything supernatural, paranormal does happen, you guys will be the first to know. So have a good Sunday, and I'll see you later.